a few episodes ago on the live from the Beacon Theater Tracy Morgan show. We discussed something that we need to follow up on.
Okay.
And that is...
Yes.
Oh my
Jupe.
God.
The Jupe scent for men.
So much more purple than I thought.
Let
it would
me
be.
bring people up to speed.
Please.
Tracy's on the show at the Beacon Theater, Tracy Morgan, the great Tracy Morgan. And just before the show, they say Tracy's here. So I go down to say hi to him, and he gives me a big hug. And I am suddenly transported to a better world because he has this aroma. He wears, and I asked him about it, he wears a cologne. But of course, being Tracy, I just said, "What are you wearing?" "Jupe! Jupe!" And he's yelling, "Jupe!" And I didn't know what he was talking about.
Me either.
I think I pulled the crowd. I don't think a lot of people knew what Jupe was.
None of us on stage did.
Yeah, we didn't know on stage.
I don't know about colognes where there's an exclamation point in the name.
It is a red flag to me.
Yeah.
And also the color of the cologne is literally a red flag because that's the color of your urine when you're dying of kidney failure. That is a cranberry blood.
Yeah.
You just pour that in a toilet after someone's used it and you will freak them out.
Also, it just says Jupe exclamation mark home, and there's literally not another word on the bottle like anything.
Nothing.
Well, I was saying to Tracy, I think, do you think this would up my game with this? And he was, I have to say, Tracy's a very convincing person. He's a very powerful personality, and he doesn't half recommend anything. Jupe. He really, really thought my life would be enhanced if I had some Jupe on me.
Do you remember what else you said? You said that you would put some on, go home, not say anything, and see what Liza said about it.
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah, so we can report back.
Okay, this is interesting. My wife has been in New York City talking to lawyers for some reason. But that's not the important thing. No, she's been in New York, and she gets back today. So this is perfect because when I go home, I'm not going to say anything, and I'm just going to see what happens.
Yeah.
You're going to introduce her to the new Conan.
Yeah.
Right?
So try some
the
on
Jupe
now.
Conan.
Yeah.
I'm going to try this. So, it's got a little sprayer. And what do? Do you spray it right on?
Do you want to smell it
I think
first?
technically you're supposed to spray it and then walk into
Let me
it.
just smell it first.
That's so close. Okay.
I just fired it at myself.
It was backwards.
I am not kidding. I just held my wrist out, held the bottle up, and then saw this shit spray into my eyes. I wasn't trying to do
Clearly never wore cologne.
Of course not. I've never worn a cologne.
Ooh, that was... Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
What do you think?
I don't need it.
Oh, that
I don't need it.
What does it smell like? What are the notes?
Well, I'm
smells
getting
like it could devegetate rainforests.
I don't want to be mean, but it does smell like this motel I used to stay in with my family in Lake Tahoe. I'm not even joking.
What if Tracy was here? He'd probably say, "I love that motel. I was there all the time.
The Jupe in.
I used to check in. I used to roll around on the sheets. I'd jupe it up and roll around on the sheets." It is it's
sweet, that's for sure.
It's got a sweetness to it.
Whoa.
I'm trying to think of what notes are you getting?
It's not very strong.
Here, you try some on your wrist. Don't worry about it.
I'm getting 1930s grandma.
Yeah, grandma, right?
Yeah,
Not
and
very masculine.
Yeah, pass it around, take a swig.
On the bottle it says, "And now with more grandma." They just grind them up. What? I have to say, Tracy smelled really good.
He did. I don't know if he was wearing
He said he wore half a bottle.
Yeah, he puts a lot of it on, and I do think that's what he was wearing. He doesn't lie about Jupe.
It reminds me of, Old Spice was a really cheap thing, but I have a fondness for that because my grandpa and dad wore it, and I probably wouldn't balk if I had to wear that, but it's really cheap,
Yeah.
I never put on a cologne, but I might start wearing Jupe. Yeah. Now, what do you think? Do you think people would accept me if I started wearing Jupe?
I think you're not a cologne guy.
Hey, do you think Tracy would do an ad with me for Jupe? Like that's on the subway?
Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be great?
Sure he would.
Me and Tracy, and it's for Jupe?
I want to see you pouring it on yourself.
I think you guys, let me see that
reason.
bottle. You guys should come up with your own fragrance, and you read it through the back, and it's just Conan and Tracy Morgan for Pooge.
Pooch.
You see it backwards?
Yeah.
I think there are some people who are cologne people, and you're not a cologne person.
No, I'm not a cologne person.
Do you go to the club a lot?
Do you go? Are you asking me?
I'm asking him.
Do you hit the clubs?
I've never hit the clubs.
Yeah, me
Get
either.
bottle service at the club?
Never hit the clubs. But you used to hit the clubs
I did.
all the time.
Lots of cologne.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you? And
And
would
what
you
is
wear
it
a
for?
scent?
Is it to cover?
I wore perfume, yeah.
But why do you think, are there women that like a man to wear a scent?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. I used to like nice scents on guys, but I don't need it anymore. But, that was a different time. That was a different Sona.
Yeah. Well, you were a married mother of twin boys.
Yeah.
So you
then.
shouldn't be hungering for another man's scent.
No. And also now I'm worried about wearing scents because what if the boys react weirdly to it? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Okay. Well, I'm all down with, it's not like I have a product right now that I'm, really tethered to. Never really had one, but why not Jupe?
Let me ask you this: when you go home tonight, Liza will have been out of town. She's going to come home, and you're going to have this really sweet perfume on you, and she's going to think, "Well, no, she won't."
She was not going to think that.
No.
She is not going to think that.
She's going to think, he's doing a bit for the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. What's this podcast bit? Liza sleeps very soundly at night, knowing that that I'm not out there.
She might even just be in for a little,
It's so funny. I did say to her once, not long ago, I said, if you did find out that I was cheating on you, isn't there some part of you that would be impressed with my time management skills?
Yeah.
Because, that's what I never have understood. I have no desire to be that person. Yeah. I am very happy with my choice. But I'm always, when people do that, I know. And I always think, wait a minute, how do you keep all that shit straight?
And the energy and time.
Yeah, I got to go see, Matt Gourley and Adam Sachs to talk about and then we're in a restaurant, with Fifi. And and she's like, gee, Mr. O'Brien, you really think you're going to get me my own podcast? You bet, Fifi. I'll get you your own podcast. How's that chicken Milanese? Oh, gee, Mr. O'Brien, you're such a sophisticate. Wait a minute, that's the phone. Hello, Liza. I'm here with Eduardo. Wait, did I say? Oh, no, Matt and Gourley. Matt and Adam died. That's why I couldn't meet with them and with Eduardo. I would fuck it all up.
You would.
Yeah, then I'd have to kill you.
Yeah.
Gee, Mr. O'Brien, why are we killing people? I like that. That's my... That's,
Conan would wear a cologne.
That's my mistress. She's chomping gum.
Yeah.
She's got big high heels.
Off the bus from Kansas to get a podcast. Gee, Mr. O'Brien.
You're the bee's knees.
Well, we'll report back on what Liza says about your new scent.
Well, before this airs, people may read about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Conan O'Brien shot by wife.
Not for cheating, but for wearing that
No,
scent.
just for wearing the scent. Not cheating at all. Jupe. Look for it. Where do you look for it?
Amazon, $35 a bottle.
Is that
Okay.
true?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a Rite Aid scent.
I bet it is.
I think it's one of those, like pharmacy colognes.
You know what? I like it. I like the way my wrist smells right now, and I like the way I'm going to smell when I go home tonight. And we will report back on how Conan wearing Jupe and not saying a word to his wife goes over.
I'd give it one more spray just to make sure it
Oh,
lasts.
no. I am going to...
You're going to dab it on.
I might take this with me.
Okay, yeah.
And hit myself hard before I walk in the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want it to be noticeable.
Yeah. Okay, just that.
And then I'll have to do CPR on our cats.
Okay.
'Cause I'm sure this is deadly.
$35 though for me. You owe me $35.
Did you put it on the show card?
I don't have a show card.
Fantastic. Just as I ordered it. Just as I decreed it.